IKEA has been slowly rolling out a completely new smart home lineup built entirely on Matter over Thread. If those words mean nothing to you, here's the short version. Matter is a universal language that lets smart devices talk to every major platform. Apple HomeKit, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, Samsung SmartThings, all of them, natively. No extra bridges, no workarounds, no praying that someone writes a custom integration. And Thread is the network these devices use to communicate. Unlike Wi-Fi, which puts all the load on your router, Thread devices talk directly to each other. They form a mesh network. If one device drops, the others reroute automatically. Self-healing, no single point of failure. IKEA's Dirigera hub got a major firmware update that turned it into a full Matter controller and Thread border router, meaning it doesn't just run IKEA devices anymore. It manages Matter devices from any brand. That's the foundation. Now, let me show you what they just put on the shelves. Device number 1, Kaiplot's Smart Bulbs. This is IKEA's completely redesigned bulb lineup. These are not rebranded versions of the old Tradfree bulbs. They're dual protocol, Matter over Thread, and Zigbee radios built into every bulb. That means you can pair them directly with any Thread controller like an Apple HomePod, or use them with the Dirigera hub via Zigbee for backward compatibility. 11 variations, E27, E26, E14, E12, and GU10 socket types. Brightness from 470 lumens up to 1521 lumens. White spectrum and full color options available. Prices: basic white spectrum bulbs start around $5. Full color versions under $12. For context, a single Philips Hue color bulb costs $40. One IKEA color bulb under $12. That's not a price difference, that's a different market entirely. Device number 2, Bilresa remotes. 2 versions available, a dual button remote for around $8 and a scroll wheel version for around $9. The scroll wheel lets you smoothly dim lights or cycle through scenes with a twist. It controls up to 3 separate groups of devices. Press the button on the bottom to switch between groups. Both versions come with a magnetic mounting system, magnetic back plus a fixing kit. Stick it to your fridge, your filing cabinet, any metal surface, or use the included wall mount. No screws, no permanent fixtures. Grab it when you need it, put it back when you're done. These connect directly to Matter devices without a hub, or pair them with Dirigera for full automation control. Device number 4, Bilresa plug. Plug in any lamp or small appliance and it becomes smart. Built-in energy monitoring so you can track exactly how much power a device consumes. Around $9, available in US, UK, and EU socket types. The sensors. This is where IKEA gets genuinely aggressive on price. Now, the sensors. This is where IKEA gets genuinely aggressive on price. Number 4, MeegSpray Motion Sensor, $10. Indoor and outdoor use. You walk up to your front door at night, your porch light turns on automatically. No fumbling for keys, no reaching for your phone. It just works. Number 5, MeegBet Door and Window Sensor, $8. Door opens, you get a notification. Window closes, your automation triggers. Put one on your closet door and the light turns on the moment you step inside. Number 6, Timmerfloat Temperature and Humidity Sensor, $10. Built-in display. Press the button once, see the temperature. Press again, see humidity. No phone needed, just glance at it. Number 7, Cleatbook Water Leak Sensor, $10. Small disc. Place it under your dishwasher, washing machine, or water heater. It detects moisture instantly, beeps at you, sends a push notification to your phone, because catching a small leak at $10 is a lot cheaper than fixing a flooded basement at $10,000. Number 8, Alpstuga Air Quality Sensor, $30. Measures CO2 levels, PM 2.5 particles, temperature, and humidity, all on one compact display that also shows the time. For context, competing air quality monitors from other brands cost $60 to $80 for the same measurements. IKEA undercuts them by half. One note on the Alpstuga, it does not come with a USB-C cable or wall adapter. You buy those separately. At $30 for a device that requires constant power, that should be in the box. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth knowing before you open it at home and realize you can't turn it on. Now, here's the detail that saves you the most money and nobody's talking about: batteries. Every single battery-powered sensor and remote in this lineup uses rechargeable AAA batteries, specifically IKEA's own Lauda batteries at 750 mAh. Here's why this matters. Most smart home brands use coin cell batteries, CR2450, CR123, tiny and expensive. A single CR2450 costs up to $3. A CR123 can run $5 or more. Now multiply that by 20 sensors. Over a few years, your battery replacement costs can exceed what you paid for the devices themselves. IKEA's solution: buy a 4-pack of Lauda rechargeable batteries for around $8. Use them for years. Charge them with the Stencoal charger. Done. And here's a detail from the FCC filings that the community spotted early. These devices support both 1.2 volt and 1.5 volt AAA batteries. Standard alkaline in a pinch, rechargeable for long-term savings. Your choice. This is IKEA doing what IKEA does best, making the practical choice the affordable choice.
So let's talk about what this actually costs. A complete starter setup. Duty get a hub, 5 bulbs, 2 sensors, 2 remotes, 1 smart plug, under $150. The same setup from Philips Hue, over $470. That's not a slight discount, that's a completely different price category. Important detail: every sensor in this lineup requires a thread border router to function. The DD-Geta hub has one built in. That's $109 in the US, about $70 in Europe. But you might already own a thread border router and not even know it. Apple HomePod Mini has one. Apple TV 4K 2022 or later has one. Google Nest Hub's 2nd generation has one. If you own any of those devices, these IKEA sensors will pair directly without the DD-Geta hub. The bulbs, smart plug, and remotes don't need a border router at all. They pair directly to any Matter-compatible platform. So if you just want smart lighting, you can genuinely start at $5. Now, the bigger picture. IKEA is phasing out Zigbee-based Tråd-free products. All future development is Matter over Thread. Your existing Zigbee devices still work through the DD-Geta bridge. That's not going away. But the new features, the new sensors, the future of IKEA Smart Home, it's all Matter. And this isn't just an IKEA decision. When the world's largest furniture retailer pushes Matter devices at these prices into thousands of stores globally, every other manufacturer feels the pressure. Prices drop, compatibility improves, the entire entry-level smart home market shifts. That's what these 8 devices on a shelf in IKEA represent. Not just cheap smart home gear, a price floor that the entire industry now has to compete with. If you want to see how these devices actually perform in daily use, what breaks, what surprises, and whether the app can handle everything it promises, that's the next video. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment if you've already picked any of these up